happy Vlogmas. Today is Sunday and it's my day of rest, so I have pre-recorded this vlog for you because I don't work Sundays. Today is a day off. But yeah, I decided to pre-record a little look around my spinning wheels for you, so you could got something to have a look at, and if you're planning on choosing a wheel to buy for Christmas, then it might give you an idea of what you could get and what would be suitable for you for what you want to spin. So I hope you're having a lovely Vlogmas. I hope you had a lovely week last week, and that you enjoyed my Advent unveilings and our shenanigans dressing the tree and down the beach and all the other things that we did last week. And I'm looking forward to getting stuck into a full week of Vlogmas. I'm not going to be doing my usual podcast in December because it's just too much doing Vlogmas to be doing all the other stuff as well. So I'll show you my knits as we go along, and my projects, what I'm making. I've got loads of things I want to make for Christmas, gift ideas for people. So yeah, I'll show you them as I make them and show you what I'm up to. So yeah, I'm going to get the knitting machine out, I'm going to get my weaving loom out, I'm going to get my peg loom out. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun together. I'm going to make some Christmas tree decorations and we're going to do some spinning. So yeah, we're going to have lots of fun. So if you do like my videos, do like and subscribe. And I do have a Ko-fi account as well in the links down below. So if any of you would like to buy me a coffee or coffee and a bit of Christmas cake, then do feel free to pop over there. I know there's people who've been asking if I do have an account, so I do. So if you want to support me, then yeah, pop over there. I'm looking to buy a new camera because this one's still recording me upside down. It's absolutely useless. It keeps packing up on me. The battery keeps dying, and I'm trying my best to keep my vlogs going and keep my podcast going with a camera that's just not working very well. So yeah, that aside, let's get on with the podcast today, and we're going to have a look at my spinning wheels. So I've got an Ashford KIWI, I've got an Ashford Joy, and I've got an Ashford Bliss. So we'll just turn you around and we'll have a look while we have a cup of coffee and whatever else we're having, mince pies or whatever else you're having this Sunday while you start doing your knitting, and I'll show you around my spinning wheels. I've got three. I've got an Ashford KIWI, which you saw in my vlog the other day. I've got an Ashford Joy, which I very rarely use, to be honest with you, and it's not that I don't like the wheel, it's just because it's in a bag, it's one I don't tend to go to. Maybe I need to leave it out the bag and then maybe I'll use it. And I've got Bliss. So I'll just turn you around and show you them. But what I thought I would do is I thought I'd show you the attachments that I've got for the wheels, show you what sort of yarns you can spin on them, and then if you're interested in buying a spinning wheel for Christmas, this could be a bit of a review for you as to what you can do with the wheels and what they're like and how easy they are to use. So I'll just turn you around and I'll show you the wheels. So just a sec. Right, the first one here is an Ashford KIWI, and I showed you a bit of that in my vlog the other day. But I've routed out all the attachments that I've got for this wheel and all the attachments that you can buy. And I thought that I would show you them and then you can have a look. This one in the bag here is the Ashford Joy. I think they're about £650, something like that, but I only paid £400 for it with the bag. Was it 4 or 3? I think it was £400. I sold a drum carder to buy it, so yeah, so that's that one. And it's a fold up wheel, and it fits in that bag and tucks down the side of the bookcase, and I think that's why I don't use it, because it's tucked out the way where I can't see it, whereas that one and Bliss here are readily accessible and ready to use. So I just go and pick them up, sit down, get my wool out, and I'm ready to go, whereas this one's a little bit more faffy because you have to set it up every time you want to use it if it's in the bag. And I think that's why, because I just want to be able to sit down, spin and go, and that wheel there just doesn't do that. Now I've thought of selling it, but I do like it. It is a really nice wheel, and because it's portable I can take it on holiday with me as well when we go and stay in a holiday cottage. So that's a really easy wheel to take away. I have taken this one away with me in the past and it takes up a lot of space in the car, and I think this one would be the same, but this one just tucks down behind the seat of the car, so it's really easy to take on holiday. So that's really why I've kept it. But I love the wheel. It's a lovely, quiet, easy wheel to use. The only problem I have is when I screw the flyer on, the flyer unscrews while I'm spinning with it. So I have to make sure it's on really tight. I don't know why that does that, it just does that. I did mean to ask at Wonderwool when I went, but they were far too busy, so I wasn't able to ask the question why. Maybe I should write to Ashford and ask them if it's a fault with the wheel and if it needs repairing. But yeah, that's why really I don't use that wheel. So this is the Ashford KIWI. As I said to you the other day, I've got the super flyer on because I want to spin my yarn off the Christmas tree. I'll just get the bobbin. Right, so it comes with 3 bobbins. As you can see, there's some art yarn on one of them, which I started spinning in the summer. I've still got that to finish. And this is another one I started as well, but I thought I'd leave that on and have that as part of this yarn that we're going to do for Christmas and just carry on with that. So that's the bobbin that's going to go on there. So I'll just put you on the tripod and then I'll show you how you put the bobbins on. So this is the super flyer. You lift this piece of leather out of the way like that and just take that off. Now the bobbins have got grooves on both sides, one there and one there, so you can put the bobbin on any way you want to, but I'm putting it on this way because I spin my yarns anti-clockwise. Don't know why I do that, I've just always done that. That's the way I like to do it. Now there's a little hole at the back here. You put your flyer in there and then pop it back on the front here and pop that back on. Now I like to put a little bit of oil on this bit because it just means that the leather doesn't get too sweaty and stick to the thing. And this little knob here is your tension knob, and you just tighten that for how much spin you want in this, how easy you want it to be. So that's all set up now and we're ready to go. This is the drive band, and this goes round the big wheel, which I can never get right, over your bobbin, and you know it worked first time today. There we go. So we're all ready to go. That's all ready now, set up for us to spin on Thursday when we start our yarn. So as I say, it comes with 3 bobbins. There's the other one. It's got some sheep fleece on it. I'll just show you some of the yarns that I've spun on it. Right, all these here have been spun on that Kiwi wheel. This is a lock spun. Nice lock spun yarn. All sorts. As you can see, I like pink. This is one I showed in my video the other day when we were emptying the cupboard, so I'll put a link up at the top for you. But this is a nice lock spun yarn that I've done. And then this is locks which have been coarse spun and thick and thin. And I've done that on that super flyer. This is some blue face Leicester locks in it, some ordinary fibre, lots of blue face Leicester locks in this one. So yeah, it's just a really fun, funky yarn that I'm hoping to use in my weaving looms. It's really easy to do. You just wrap it around the yarn that you're coarse spinning on. So I think I've coarse spun that on a mohair. So that's that one. And these 2 are Welsh mountain, and I don't know whether you can see, but it's got bumps. Got bumps in it. There we go, if I can find the lens. So these are really fun. What I thought I'd do with these is do some acid dyeing on them and try doing them in my new oven and see if I can do it off grid in the oven. So these are really fun, funky yarns, nice coils, and I'm going to dye them. And this is Welsh mountain, again from a local farm. I mean, look at that lovely bump there. Lots of lovely bumps. So yeah, unfortunately the yarns here I have to dye them because the farmers don't breed sheep for fleece. So a lot of the time they're dirty, gnarly, and not suitable for white or cream. So even though it's a beautiful cream, they have grass stains on them and mud stains on them, and it just doesn't wash out. So I dye them. So that's what these are going to be done for. So maybe we'll do that as part of Vlogmas and we'll stick them in the oven because they don't need a hot oven. Right, moving on to, I'll show you the bits and bobs you can get with it. Right, this is what the wheel comes with, the Ashford KIWI. It comes with one standard flyer. Comes with one of these, and it comes with this small piece because it has to sit. Tell you what, let's take it out of the bag. This is set up for the art yarn flyer. Sorry, I should have set it up, shouldn't I? But this piece here is for this, and it sits in there. Should sit in there like that, and then this goes on the back, and then it'll fit on the flyer on there. But I haven't got it set up for that one. What I have got it set up for is this one. Now this is the the art yarn flyer that they did before they did the super jumbo flyer, and you could do bits on it. It has got a smaller hole in it, and it comes with an attachment. So what you can do, that's set up for this one, and then this then goes on the wheel where the jumbo bobbin is at the moment. You can unscrew them and attach new bits. So that's that one. But what you can do, which I haven't got to hand at the moment, there's a little round thing that sits on the end of that, which you get when you get the flyer, and when you get this flyer. And what it means is this flyer will more fingers and thumbs. I'm just trying to rush before my husband comes home from work. Sits in there. Then what that means is you can use, without having to change this bit, you can use this flyer and the other flyer on here and spin every range of yarns you want to spin. You can spin art yarn, you can spin lace weight, you can spin worsted weight, you can spin chunky, you can spin 4-ply, so fingering weight. So yeah, you can spin anything. Once you've got the medium flyer, which, no, it's not the Freedom. Once you've got this flyer, you can then use this one with this. Dead handy. Right, that's that. You also get a drive band with it and tension cable as well. You get, when you get the jumbo flyer, when you get this flyer, you get these bobbins, the jumbo bobbins. So you need to use these. I don't know if you get them with it, I can't remember. I don't think I did. I think I bought these at Wonderwall. But that one's got goat on it. That one's got alpaca on it. So as you can see, I start things, never finish them. Right, so that's the Ashford KIWI. Whistle stop tour to the Ashford KIWI. The next one is the Ashford Joy. So I'll just move my kiwi out of the way. Right, so this is the Ashford Joy. It has two little clips, one that side, and then it folds out like that. Now you put your foot back on there. This is the flyer that comes with it. That screws in that hole there, and that's where you oil as well, to oil the bearings. Tell you what, we'll put a bobbin on with that, eh? These are the bobbins that I got with it. You get 3 with it. Let's pop them on. And then this just here is the tension band, and that goes over the top of the bobbin. And then these 2 buttons here, you turn them to tension the bobbin to have it turn as fast as you want, those bobbin tension things there, and the spring stretches when you do that. Yeah, when you turn this button here, this spring will stretch like that, okay? This here, if I can get it out, is your hook for your orifice. If I can get it to focus for you. And you use that in the hole to pull your thread through. Let's get our thread over there. They may have changed it since I bought this one, because a lot of them now they're different. So I'll do that again because I don't know whether you've seen it. Get your thread through there, over the top. Put your little hook, this little hook, in there, poke it through, thread your yarn in, pull it through. That easy, and you're ready to spin. As I say, it is a folding wheel, so you are able to pack it away. It also comes. You can also buy one of these, which is an art yarn flyer. This is an art yarn flyer, and this has bigger holes for doing the art yarns. I have spun art yarn on this. I do like this. The only thing I don't like about it is this bit here, but again, they may have changed it since I bought it. I'm not sure if you can get a better attachment than that one. I will have to look. But all you do to change them is take your tension cord off, unscrew, let's put that one down, unscrew this one, get your bobbin, and then just screw that on and you're ready to go. It's that easy. It's such an easy wheel to use, it's unbelievable. I just don't use it. And then you're ready to spin again. And again, you don't really need your orifice hook for this one. You just take it through there, take it through there, and then take it through there. And that's that. So that's the Ashford Joy. Highly recommend it. It's a lovely little wheel. You can spin every weight of yarn on it because of the grooves here. Can't remember what this is called now. What's it called? A wall. That's it. A wall. And you can spin right the way down to lace weight. I don't know what the ratios are. I'm no good with things like that. I just stick it in the groove and spin whatever I want. So that's that. So that's the Ashford Joy. Highly recommend it if you're in a small space and you want a wheel in a compact space. If you're in a tiny house or in a flat or a studio apartment or something, or living in a van and you don't have a lot of space, this is great because it just fits into a bag. I'll show you how it fits into the bag. You've got a flat piece at the top here. Take our flyer off. If you've got the jumbo flyer, you have to store that in the bag. You can't do what I'm about to do now with the jumbo flyer. So that goes in my bag, in the little pocket, out the way. Right, to put this away, you want to look for the flat bit at the top, okay? Pop your bobbins on, and there's a little groove here, and a little groove here, and that's where your bobbins are going to go into. So you do that and they tuck away nicely. Now you undo this pedal here and pop that down like that. Now these two clips open up like that, and then on the side here there's a latch on there. I don't know if there's one on the other side. No, there isn't one on the other side. Shows how long it is since they used it. There's just a little latch on the side, and then this little bit here is a carry handle, so you can carry it around. It's really easy, really lightweight, it's great. And then it'll just go back in the bag. and get stored away. Oh, you've got a little hole in here, just here, where this flyer can go, and then that's all tidy and tucked away. So that's the Joy. And the last one is one I use a lot, which is Bliss. Incidentally, on the Joy, I've spun alpaca and Manx, and this is what I achieved. I did this one on holiday and that one on holiday. It spins a nice, even, consistent yarn, so it's really easy to use. Yeah, and this one. So that's them. Right, Bliss. Bliss is one I use a lot because I can spin on her and she gives me the same yarn every time. I've talked about this in my podcasts before. She has gone up to about £350, and now they are selling jumbo flyers for you to spin art yarns. I don't know if the bobbins are any bigger, but you won't get a lot of art yarn if they haven't on one of these bobbins. They're only really for lace weight and worsted weight yarns. You only really get 25 grams of yarn out of each bobbin, depending on what you're spinning. You may get 50 if you're spinning a lace weight, but if you're doing art yarns, I have tried, you don't get a lot on there. You get about 10 grams. So the great thing about this is your bobbins store at the side, so you can store up to 5 bobbins at the side, and then the one that's on here. Now the thing I like about this one, is not just the shape of it and the Scandinavian or whatever style of it. I'm not sure if it's French, can't remember. It might say on the label. There is a label on it. Woolmakers it's by. Made in Holland, it's Dutch. The thing I do like about it is how easy it is to just sit and spin. You don't have to take your drive band off to set it up. There's a tension knob which is here, so that's kind of really easy to use. So yeah, it's really plug and go really. So what I'll do is I'll just show you. Just notice there's a bigger wall there. So that just pulls out. That's your pin. Your bobbin comes off, and then this is the wall where all the goodness happens. I've just noticed a bigger wall here, so I'm going to have to try that and see what happens. But it's got 4 grooves on it, so the one at the back looks really good. It'll do a lace weight. As I say, it does a 4-ply worsted weight, so that must be for a chunky. So yeah, this is what I've spun on it so far today. There you go. It's a nice 4-ply. This is just a single, and when it's plied together, it goes up to around a worsted weight each time. That seems to be what I spin. I can't spin any thinner. I've tried many times, but I seem to mainly do worsted weight. So that's how thin that is on the bobbin at the moment. Then to put it back on, it's only got a groove on one side on this bobbin. The Ashford have 2, so you've got a flat side there and a groove there. Now the groove is what you want to put on facing this bit. So you put that in like that. It's got hooks on both sides, a hook there, and then that's where your yarn comes through. So then on the wheel here, I don't know whether you can see, but there's a little groove. See that little groove? That little groove will fit into something that's in there. Where are we? In that hole there. So you want to line the 2 up, and you get a little click. When it finds the hole. So that's that. It is a single pedal. Zoom you out again. It is a single pedal, But what I like is when I'm spinning I can have both my feet on it and you get kind of a rocking motion like this, and it's lovely. So I'll do some spinning on it during Vlogmas and show you how they work. So yeah, that's that. So I hope you've enjoyed having a little look around my wheels and that you found it useful. If you are considering buying a wheel, all three of them are great for beginners. The Kiwi is my main workhorse because I can do so much on it. I can do my rugs with the yarn spin on it. I can hand knit with the yarn spin on it. I can weave with it. So for me, the Ashford KIWI, even though I've spent more money on it than I would have liked, I've definitely had my money's worth out of it over the 10 years that I've had it. I got the wheel for my birthday and I bought the extra flyer with some money off selling stuff on eBay, and then I think I bought the Joy with what I got from selling a drum carder. So yeah, I definitely have my money's worth. I haven't had my money's worth out of Joy because I haven't used hair that much, so we need to get hair working again, don't we? But yeah, so that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed my vlog, and I hope you've gained something out of it and that you've got a better idea of what you might be looking for. I'm sure there's videos out there of how to use the, excuse my eyes, I look really dark today, don't I? Don't know why. Yeah, I'm sure there's videos out there on how to use a Kromsky and things like that, but yeah, so whatever you're doing today, enjoy your Sunday, enjoy my spinning, and I will see you tomorrow for the beginning of the week again and Monday's vlog. So have a lovely day today, a lovely day of rest, Lord's Day rest, and I will see you tomorrow for the beginning of the week again. So see you soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.